Gimana persiapan RRQ? Ini berarti day pertama buat RRQ ya? Gimana persiapan?
Persiapan lumayan lah, baik. Gimana? Ya persiapannya baik.
Yeah, welcome to the day 2 of the knockout stage. You're here with Tash, Bani, and also me, Admats. We are coming in with Group C and welcoming Group... we're coming in with Group B and welcoming Group C in our day 2 bout.
Conversation with our fellow casters here, AJ, as well as Husky, wondering like, okay, it will be so poetic if the end of the streak yesterday by Pain can be carried on today by the other Brazilian teams.
Yeah, it looks like maybe day number 2 would be a Brazil day. However,
that stage, that's why the sentiment or the mindset of the players from Group B has to be
able to make it to that next stage.
that's correct. The mindset of Group B, teams from Group B should...
Regardless, as we go into our first map today, this is going to be super exciting and more important for Group B.
Player for day number 1, Russia with 20 eliminations.
clean new. So it looks like they are doing quite well here for their first run, their first rematch. Final against Esports.
Quick on the uptake. They're the highest in the lobby right now in terms of eliminations, and now they're still hunting those white tigers. With AIM got knocked out for the second time this game, and they are done. This is such an unlucky situation. EVOS super early that we saw yesterday.
I think our point is trying to... That is actually typical Gorilla in the early stages.
Dominating all the other teams inside Portugal, but as you can see, the blue team is not looking so good. Only Noki left, but oh, they found Noki in the end, and there you go, on eliminated on 9th place. 8th place, Buriram tries to push towards Vitality. Koja is now on the floor. Kill goes to Butsin from Fluxo. Faiz backstab from the back, and Vitality eliminated at 7th.
Piece of the pie, they want to rush forward as well. Core memory gets the members of RQ here. The CQC is good right now, and RQ is done, punished. Ready to play on Purgatory.
Alright, to reiterate what our panelists said, yep, the Indonesian region for game number 1 does not look so good. We've seen
them on 5th place. So coming into Purgatory, I believe...
You left here, managed to actually find space to heal up, but still he has to face the members of Team EVOS. Ray found him and pull it off. This is the team that gets the booyah on Bermuda. They have lost Wasana
and Hotshot moving towards the front. Might be facing Rainbow Saber soon.
Nando 9 is just slowly making sure that they keep an eye on the Joker. But to go aggressive, but EVOS Divine was very much ready for it. Puram United has lost so many bodies with only 2 members left. Get Hayamoshi side by side here. Individually, these players are brilliant, but against the 4 couldn't be a high ask here. They can isolate this fight perhaps, try to go for this isolate 1v1. They cross by each other. Ray finds one already quickly. Get High falls. And the same could be said about his teammates. Puram United, the casters, the booyah curse still continues from yesterday. And EVOS this time are happy to take this win. They didn't do too well that first time, but they want to continue this streak. But all these fights are just taken out one by one because Con to strike.
Meanwhile, we're looking at Hotshot with Vitality. Koja and Dix lost the fight, as well as Faiz from the shot from Jam at the back, basically helping Hot.
They have to pray. Their teams are
desaknya hati-hati dari jumper sini paling ya waiting aja pede aja. Nah setelah itu kalau nggak kita ngamanin panggung-panggung nih lewat sini arah sana. Rupanya udah kalian obrak abrik, Cok.
Kita nggak berani keluar karena Indonesia punya ruang. Iya.
Pokoknya mikir-mikir tuh mau lompat-lompat kata lompat naik atas gua tadi.
And for Kalahari, as said by Daniel Lee, the Indonesian teams are taking this map to be their map to shine. However, yesterday we've seen
Pretty much back in the game as well. Together is facing confinement already. Now majority of teams are still trying to make their way to the. Now this northern side fight is hot because the circle shift is good, but now this big rotation happening right now, and RQ is forcing this fight, taking down the killers. They've been taking down the leaders of this game. RQ just completely collapsed, and RQ showing us why they're so comfortable on this, because another team is coming into this different era. Luxo is in the middle of three different teams. This is not the best position to be with. The glue wall falling. This position knocked down. Bobs all alone. Gio cannot be picked up all around the area, northern side and bottom side, as EVOS Divine look to try and bring down their Indonesian counterparts.
your bodies are dropping one by one. Teams are ousted one by one as well. Now we're looking at all it. I thought it was Evo that was fighting another team out of on the first place. Meanwhile, Vitality takes down Team Evo's, kicking them out on fourth place. Now we are left by Tatu to actually enter, and Zyro goes down. This
No
gives
way, General.
opportunity for Lost to go in. General is pushing in. They clear the glue up, but General goes down. Same goes to Rigby, and then it's Lost. Lost in control. Vitality will try to win this. They just need to find the last member from Demonic, and he is.
Our casters are ready to go, and the match is ready to go. We're going to be jumping into Alpine in just a second for match number 4.
They don't have much time to gather resources. R7 have done it.
They just kept their heads down low, not wanting to interfere in this engagement at all.
Now, if there's a time to stop them, it is going to be now. Shots you as a survivor, but this is most.
And today probably they will do the same because
Hai guys. Deg-degan.
Deg-degan nih.
Lebih deg-degan jadi penonton dibanding main.
Ini dari mana Superfans?
Superfans dari Vitality, emang dari Indonesia.
Datang rame.
Si vote itu buat dapetin piala piring mas tuh.
Semangat.
Ya.
Ya. Kaca mah kondisinya kayak gimana tetap chill ya.
3 orang terus ganti. Cair itu aja. Iya, Ivos! Run!
Oh.
Best pelawan Roem.
Go Arif.
It's still very early on, but it's more like where do you pick, right? The place that they
Into Factory, where 4 players got knocked down to the ground. That was phenomenal. I want to see
Double
one
kill.
more.
I mean, once more.
Sama dikit lagi ya. Kita jagain Arpon.
Looking at, but these kids, these are
I mean, it's good to see some teams not forgetting the fact that the portal goal still exists. Yeah, a tad bit expensive, but the coin machines are littered everywhere on the battlefield.
The rate of fire and damage Red B rocking the same gun as well. They're going to be pretty deadly from those long range shots. You definitely need those in next there because you've got a lot of these compounds.
Where's that? This is going to be a huge advantage. They need to play with their glue walls well. Core memory.
Core memory still allowed, but R7 now joins.
Yeah, R7 not waiting for Vitality to take the fight up against them. Gamesky dealing with the damage that the blue brings to the table. Going in for the eliminations. Don desperately trying to find his ring.
He's not gonna wait! They take the fight straight to RRQ! Absolute madness, but RRQ able to hang on just by a little bit on it, not able to finish the job, but Adam is not going to relent! They pursue RRQ, Joker finds Scribe, R7! They have a dang good chance of cleaning up the scraps. The Indonesia's infighting might have just given this round away in R7 against RRQ.
And this is just a bit of a status update, okay? Now keep in mind, a lot of the teams towards the up end of the bracket
a minimum of 15. 100 points is the benchmark we've got for these boys to make it through to the finals.
Liz is about to get messy.
Absolutely. R7 down on the ground, bleeding out. Alpha desperately needs those solid points. Whatever they can put on the table, they most desperately need it for themselves. But EWOS with the brilliant reposition on the jump pad, turning around, and Rasia ball. And the first grenade elimination 13 minutes into.
just looking at the leaderboard, and I want you to focus on teams in Group B. What do you think?
Ya gak usah dilihatin, gue jadi malu. Yang pastinya kita udah siap, lebih baik dari kemarin lah. Insya Allah kita bakal up lebih dari kemarin. Kalau kesulitan sih pastinya ada, ya tapi kita udah evaluasi, ya kita berusaha lah buat jadi yang terbaik dari yang terbaik.
Amin. Apa sih? Amin. Gue pengen tahu gua update dari lu gimana. Lu nggak tahu emang. Lu tahu makanya lu tahu dengerin gua. Dengerin.
Oke, kita dari RRQ. Sorry untuk hari ini, tapi besok kita akan kembali lebih kuat. See you, bye bye.